I had the opportunity to sit and talk with Six Deep the Messenger, also known as Elijah Muied. Elijah will portray the character of Duke Ellington. While sitting with Elijah, I asked a few questions prior to the taping of his lines. I asked Elijah, first of all, what he thought of the script, how much knowledge he had with regard to the person, Duke Ellington. And I also asked if he was enjoying the task of portraying Duke Ellington on this podcast. And finally, we talked with Elijah about what he's currently working on with relation to the arts. This is a conversation with Elijah Muied, aka Six Deep the Messenger.
I am the performance artist known as Six Deep the Messenger. I've been actively performing poetry and event hosting for about 25 years now. My first poem that was heard outside of family and friends was at the age of 12, so I've been involved in the arts ever since. I've done plays, I've done a few commercials way back when. I am an event host. I also have an album out called Revolutionary Rhythms That Move Forward, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and a few other venues. You Google me, you can find out where those things are available. It is streaming on Spotify as well, and Tidal. I'm working on a 5-piece EP right now that should be out hopefully by the end of the summer. It's in the mastering stage right now. So I've been doing this. This is the love of my life, and I am finally beginning to turn it into a business. Want to give a shout out to Miss Flows and the Jazzy Blues All Up in My Soul podcast. Check it out. While my actual knowledge of Duke Ellington is limited, I do know that he was a great jazz pianist and composer and band leader. I've listened to a number of his songs on YouTube. What I did was I kind of searched YouTube to kind of look at him and get a feel for his mannerisms and a couple interviews that he had, so I could hopefully try to have the sound of his voice in my mind as I try to portray him. But my knowledge of him, unfortunately, is very limited. I do know that he was a wonderful musician. I imagine he was a pretty cool brother back in that day. I did enjoy portraying this character, but that goes without saying. As a performance artist, I am always intrigued to step outside of my own box and explore different aspects of the arts. It also helps me to expand my talents and gives me something added to put on my resume. So yes, I of course enjoyed doing this. While I was reading the script, I kind of let it take me back to that era at a lounge, sitting back, sipping, dressed to the nines, listening to the vibe. I actually can see this as a play or even a movie script. I'm looking forward to hearing the final production. I think it's going to be beautiful.